Okay, good morning, students. So let us start with the class. Yesterday we have discussed that is scientific notation. So right, so scientific notations. The examples are over. We have seen the example of what that is rules for determining the arithmetic progress. That is arithmetic operations with the significant figure. That also we have discussed. Means in case of addition, subtraction, then division, multiplication. What rule you should follow, right? That we have discussed. So if it is a decimal points, okay, if we have numbers in the form of decimals, decimal point is there. In case of multiplication and addition, you need to maintain the least significant figure in your answer, in your final answer. So that is what arithmetic progress, arithmetic operation, first rule. Then the second one we have, that is in case of addition and subtraction. So what happens in case of addition and subtraction? In case of addition and subtraction, after decimal points, how many that significant figures are there? After decimal point, how many significant figures are there? That you will check. So which is having the least significant figure, which is having the least significant figure after decimal point, that answer you will maintain in your final result. Means suppose if you have a number like this, that is 6.1, 6.23, 6.245, something like this, the number is there. So after adding, you will some digits here. After addition, you will get some answer. So what you need to do, you need to maintain the minimum number in the result. So after decimal point, how many significant figures are there? In the first one it is 1, in the second one it is 2, in the third one it is 3, right? Like this we have, that is the question. Answer whatever you will get. Suppose if you will get it as 20.3456. Just example, okay? Suppose after adding all the numbers, suppose you are getting answer like this. What you need to do is, which is having least significant figure. Least significant figure number कितना है देखो? 1 है. Means your answer should be only what? 20.3. Okay, so this is how you will apply arithmetic operation for significant figure. Arithmetic operation with significant figure. This we have discussed in the last class. So today we will see one simple concept, that is called as what? Rounding up of numbers. Rounding of numbers. So in case of rounding of numbers, here we need, today we need to complete two concepts. Because again, if your colleges will start, no, hardly will get only 4 months. So we need to little rush with the portion now. So whatever your doubts are there, just you ask me in between. If you have any doubts, you can write it in the chat box, right? Okay, students. So today we will discuss rounding of the uncertain digits. Rounding of the uncertain digits. So what do you mean by rounding of the uncertain digit? You have studied already in your lower class, in your 4th, 5th standard. You have studied this already. So here in physics, we will see the concept with some other definitions. What is that? Suppose if you have a number, suppose if the number is something like this, 5.47, I'll take it as 5.4757. How you can round up this number for 3 digits, 4 digits and 2 digits? How you can round it off? See, you know this rule. If the last number is greater than 5, if the last number is greater than 5, what you will do? Do you remember in your school you people studied this? See, in your lower class, in primary standard you people have studied this one. Do you remember if the last number is more than 5, then what you will do with this 5? How? Right? You remember, no? That written as 5.476 means here this number we will discard. This number को discard करते हैं हम लोग. Discard in the sense we leave this number. उसको छोड़ के if it is more than 5, then here we will do +1. Then here we will do +1. So this is what rounding up. This is what rounding up. Okay. So our concept is what? Rounding of uncertain digits. Rounding of uncertain digits. So in case of rounding of uncertain digits, what we are doing? I have one example. So how I am in rounding of digits also we have two types. One is rounding up and one more is rounding down. We have two concepts, that is rounding up and rounding down. So rounding up in the sense, here whatever the last number, if it is greater than 5, the last number is greater than 5, then we discard that number and add plus 1 to the previous number. Therefore it becomes 5.476. 5.476. So here we have three decimal places. Three decimal places. So next what I'll do? Next, this value also I can write it as C. Now the last term is what? 6 it is. It is also more than 5. So what the answer will be? 5.48. Right? This is what? Two decimal places. This is two decimal places. Means in your during practicals, teachers will ask you round it up to two decimal places. Two decimal places, three decimal places, one decimal place. So what is the meaning of that? After decimal point, how many digits you need to maintain? So here, three decimal places. Here, two decimal places. Here it is 5.5 because the last number is again it is more than 5. Therefore, you will discard this and here you will add it as what? It becomes 5.5. Right? So this also you have studied in your school level. Right? That is what? Rounding up. So rounding up is nothing but what? It is the increase the terminating digit. Increase the terminating digit by 1 and drop off the digits to the right if it is greater than 5. Now we have if it is lesser than 5. If we have next one that is lesser than 5. So if it is lesser than 5, what we will follow? We will take one number that is 5.4752. What you can do here? Here you can see the last number. Here the decimal point, the last number is less than 5, that is 2 we have. Therefore, I can write it as 5.47. I can write it as 5.475. Means here if the last number is greater than 5, what you will do? You will increase the previous digit by 1. If the last number is less than 5, you will keep the previous digit as it is. One more example I'll show if you want. 5.23. So see, the last number is lesser than 5. So what you will do if it is lesser than 5? You will write it as 5.2. Is it clear, students? Are you getting? Very simple it is. Actually, you have studied in your school level already. Right? Did you understood? Okay. It is very simple concept. Okay. Now my question is, if the last number is equal to 5, do you study that also? If it is equal to 5. Ayan, your definition is correct. Okay. Okay, students, do you study that if it is studied, if it is equal to 5? Can you tell me, Pranjali, if the last number is equal to 5, what you need to do? Now you know if it is greater than 5, previous digit, you will increase it by 1. If it is less than 5, then you will keep it as it is. What if it is equal to 5? You can unmute yourself and you can tell me. Or it will be added. So here if it is equal to 5, what will happen? That okay. So if the last digit is equal to 5. So here if we have a number like 2.225. I'll take two different examples now. So one I'll take it as 2.225, one more I'll take it as 2.235. Now you can see in both the examples, it is what it is. Last number is 5. You can see in the both the example, last number is 5 here. Now, but the difference is, in the first example, the previous reading, the previous number is what it is less than, not less than, it is what you can say, it is a even number. It is a even number. Even number means what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 means these are called as what? Even numbers. I hope you know what do you mean by even numbers, what do you mean by odd numbers. So in Kannada we call it as Samasankhye, Besasankhye. That is what? Even number, odd number. Even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. These are what? Oh, odd numbers. So here you can see we have the previous number is 2. It is a even number. Here the previous number is what? 3. That is odd number. If the previous number is even number, you will round up this digit as what? 2.22. That's it. Next, here it is odd number. In case of odd number, what you will do? You will write it as 2.34. Means if it is even number, you keep it as it is. If it is odd number, what you will do? You will increase the digit by 1. You will increase the digit by 1 and discard the last digit. So this is how you round up the digits if it is equal to 5. If it is greater than 5, you are increasing the number by 1. If it is less than 5, you are keeping it as it is. If it is equal to 5, we have two rules here. If the previous number is even number, keeping it as it is. If the previous number is odd number, increase it by 1. So this is how you